good morning. My name is Rosie Wickland, and today I'd like to show you how to make a float gown. This is a very simple pattern of my own design, and it's absolutely wonderful for the most beginner sewists. But it's also something to keep in your skill set if you're just looking for a very casual gown, something you can make in just a couple minutes, comfortable pajama or hospital wear, and it's especially comfortable for people who are sensory avoidant. So if you're the kind of person who comes home from work and just wants to strip down to nothing, but for whatever reason you can't be naked at home after work, or you maybe deal with a chronic illness condition and it often feels like your clothes hurt you, this might be something to try. So thank you so much for watching and supporting. I really hope that you enjoy it. It's a pleasure to put together this video, and if you make a float gown, I would absolutely love to see. Please send me a message anytime. Thank you. Just had a bit of fun there. I was demonstrating how essentially we've made a giant pillowcase or a people case. It's just a big rectangle. But here's what we're going to do. Here's the top that we serged and the side that we serged, and we're going to fold it. We're going to flap it around. We're going to fold it from corner to corner, okay? Now we've got it in half again, right? Right now, we'll lay this on the table. And I'm just going to measure down about 10 inches. Okay. It keeps trying to slide off the table because it's this wonderful slithery material, but I'm going to measure down about 10 inches on the two folded sides. See how I've got one side and then another. I'm going to go down about 10 inches and I'm just going to cut only about a centimeter in, and I'm going to curve that as I come to the end. Here's the piece I just cut off. See? It's just a little tiny strip of fabric. And on the side that has the stitch, I'm going to reinforce that stitch one more time because I cut it there. But now, while we're still folded in half, I'm going to come over to the part where the fold is, right? Here we have two open sides. Here's where the fold is. I'm going to come over here, and my personal preference, I'm going to cut about 14 inches down. I'm not going to cut through the front and the back, I'm just going to cut through the front. And right now it doesn't really have a front, but this will determine that. So I put this little snip in. It's going to cut through the seam and the top of the fabric right at the middle. And I'm going to very carefully separate it so that I'm just cutting one layer. Just the front. I don't want to cut the back too, I just want to cut the front. Right? So, great. There you go. And this is the part where you just want to go slow. This is your hangout sewing. Just cut the front, not the back. And so we've essentially made a neck opening and a two sleeve openings. So it's no longer a giant pillowcase. It's a pillowcase you can wear. So I'm going to reinforce those seams now right around where I cut, just so that it's super duper durable. Thank you so much for watching and following along with me as I make my floaty gown. You really wouldn't think it could fit like that, right? It's just so simple, but it's so fun. And I just feel fantastic. And I will include the measures of the cloth I used. I used just the width of fabric, which was about 60 inches by 56-inch length. But I want to talk with you a little bit about that. So, this is your gown now. And so if you are taller, I'm 5'2", you're going to want to cut a slightly longer piece of cloth. And if you are shorter, you're going to want to cut a shorter piece of cloth. But also, I am about a 1X in most retail stores, but if you are quite a lot thinner, you might not need the whole width of fabric. You might be taking some off the side. And if you are more than a 2X, you might be connecting two different fabrics at the yardage, and that's okay. Just make it right for you, okay? Thank you so much for watching and supporting. I had an absolute blast making this, and it's one of my favorite things to make and wear and give, and I think the beauty of it is in the simplicity, and I just really want to appreciate you for supporting me in doing this. I hope that if you make one, you give me a tag, and I hope that this was fun for you. I think it's so easy to get caught on the idea that we need to have expert skills and amazing patterns to make great clothes, but sometimes it's so much more simple than that. We could decide we want a lot more coverage and cut a very small neck opening. We could decide we want something that looks like Vampira and cut it way down to the midsection. It's your dress. Have fun. You can hem the sleeves. You can add a facing to the neckline, or you might find an even simpler way to innovate on my methods, and I can't wait to hear how it goes for you. Thank you. Love you. Bye.